Hey everyone, Michael and Suzy here with Adventurous Real Estate Investors. In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between a 506B, as in Bravo, or a 506C, as in Charlie, offering, and what the differences are.
Why they're important to understand, because these rules and regulations are for different types of syndications and what you're available to invest in. So it's really critical to know the difference between the two.
Absolutely, absolutely. First off, a 506B, as in Bravo, or think of B as in Buddy, is an offering that allows both non-accredited and accredited investors to invest. Briefly, the difference between non-accredited and accredited, it means that accredited investors have a net worth of over $1 million outside of their primary resident, or they make $200K a year individually, or $300K a year with a spouse.
And we go into the difference between those further, so we can definitely put that video link in the comment section if you want to dive deeper into that.
Absolutely. So that's an accredited investor, just to get that on the table there. And then a non-accredited investor would be somebody who doesn't meet those requirements. Because of that, because a non-accredited investor doesn't have the net worth and liquidity and things like that, according to the Security and Exchange Commissions, or the SEC, they kind of regulate what securities non-accredited investors can invest in. Therefore, they are considered non-accredited, but you have to be still sophisticated. And what that means is that you just basically understand the security that's being offered and can intelligently understand it and know the risk and everything like that you're investing into. So with that being said, a 506B accepts both sophisticated or non-accredited investors and accredited investors. The other difference is there's a limit to the number of non-accredited investors allowed, which is 35. You can have only 35 non-accredited investors investing in a 506B, and you can have an unlimited number of accredited investors after that. However, the big difference between a 506B and C is that you cannot advertise the offering. You have to know the operator or the sponsor who's sponsoring the syndication before they have a deal to offer you. So what that means is you have to have a pre-existing or prior existing relationship with that sponsor or operator before you can invest in their deal. What that means is you have to have a phone call, have a meeting. They have to understand your goals, what your investment capability is, what your knowledge about investments is, et cetera, et cetera. We won't get into all the details here in this video because we're just explaining the difference between a 506B and C. And now I'll let Suzy take over exactly what a 506C or Charlie is.
Thank you. So, as Michael had mentioned earlier, a 506C is only available for accredited investors. And with that, those type of offerings can have an unlimited amount of verified accredited investors, because you could go into a meeting with somebody and say like, oh, I'm accredited, and they can believe you or they don't. No, that's not how it goes. You have to be able to verify yourself. So your CPA, an attorney, or some other financial professional will have to verify your net worth or your income for the last 2 years. And with that, then you have to upload your verification form onto a platform that the sponsor will have before you can actually invest in that type of deal. And then another thing is that you may have seen on social media before, or just on the internet anywhere, how people are advertising investments. And so with a 506C, you can do general solicitation. So people can post on Facebook about it, people can send an email about it to anyone, and they can also use a crowdfunding platform. We are not going to discuss crowdfunding today. I just kind of wanted to let you know where you might see a 506C offering. Those are two of the biggest ones, and don't feel discouraged at all, because one of the greatest things, like if you're not accredited yet, because like when you find a sponsor that you truly like know, like, and trust and can get into their 506B deals, that is more than enough. it might seem like it just takes a little bit of effort to find those operators, but finding them, once you do, they are everywhere, and you will have just the same amount of deals as accredited investors have, but you actually get to know the operator on a very intimate level, which we love.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope that sheds a lot of light on the differences between a 506B and a 506C. Suzy and I at Adventurous Real Estate Investors mainly focus on 506Bs. So if you're interested in investing alongside of us in a deal, please feel free to reach out to us at exploremore@adventurousrei.com, and we'll get back to you, or drop a comment below. If you like this video, hit that like button below. And also, if you enjoy the content we put out, please subscribe and ring that bell so you'll be notified every time that we release these awesome videos. So thank you so much for your time and attention. Until next time, explore more. Adventure awaits.